Hello, and welcome back to the Loco Files. In today's episode, we'll be looking at the Caledonian Railway 439 class. The Caledonian Railway 439 class was a class of 044 steam locomotive. It was a development of earlier Caledonian Railway 044s, such as the 19 class and 92 class, as well as the predecessor to the 431 class. The 439s were introduced by John F. McIntosh in 1900, and a modified version was introduced by William Pickersgill in 1915. The class survived until 1962, with one member surviving into preservation. 92 engines of the class were built between 1900 and 1925, most of them at the company's St Rollox Works in Glasgow. They saw duty all over the Caledonian system, on suburban passenger trains, branch line work, train banking duties, and shunting. The 044 wheel arrangement gave these locomotives a short, rigid wheelbase, which helped them to negotiate the tight curves. For a tank engine, the driving wheels were a large diameter at 5 foot 9 inches. As a result, these locomotives had a good turn of speed. The two cylinders are as large as could be accommodated between the locomotive frames, and their size ensured that these locomotives could develop adequate power, and their position inside the frames, in preference to outside, reduced the twisting couple created by the connecting rod forces, so that these were smooth-running locomotives. To work its trains, the Caledonian Railway adopted the air brake invented by the American George Westinghouse in 1869. This sort of brake, which is now used on railways across the country, is worked by compressed air. When the LMS standardised on the vacuum brake system, it did not remove the air brake equipment from locomotives which were themselves braked by air. As a result, the rhythmic thumping of the air pump remained characteristic of this and many other classes. 74 439s passed into British Railways ownership in 1948, and they were numbered 55159 to 55236. Number 55189 was the final member of the class to be withdrawn, and is now the sole survivor. However, the then recently formed Scottish Railway Preservation Society struggled to raise the £750 or $13,132 in today's money in order to buy the locomotive. Thankfully, an extremely generous farmer from Worcestershire secured the engine's place in preservation and its first overhaul at Cowlairs Works in the summer of 1964, where she regained her Caledonian number of 419 and her Caledonian livery. Number 419 is currently based at the Strathspey Railway in Scotland, but is also touring the Heritage Network of the United Kingdom. I'd like to thank you all for watching and listening. If you like this episode, Feel free to like it, share it. If you want to leave a comment, by all means do so. Tell me if you have any memories of the 439s, either working for BR, if people that old are watching, or seeing 419 in preservation. Anyway, thank you, and goodbye.